Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Derek here. We are back reacting to another episode of Shadow and Bone. This is season 1, episode 4. It is called Otkazat'sya. It's called something. It starts with an O. Uh, what happened last time on Shadow and Bone? So last time was a lot of it was focused on Alina kind of acclimating to her new surroundings, both with training and just kind of like info. So she had to show off in front of the king, and then this stupid mean girl called her an orphan, or said she reeks of the orphanage. And then she had to fight her later because she was talking about sleeping with Mal, and that obviously pissed her off. So she's like, "Catch these hands!" Just a right across the face. And then she went to the library where this fairly confident this man's a serial killer. Like the creepiest dude ever. He's the spiritual consultant to the king or whatever, and of course that's the role they give him. Just the obviously the creepiest dude in the world. He's gonna trap her in a basement and torture her, and do weird stuff to her. But we learned some info about this like great mythical beast thing that Alina's definitely going to become friends with, and it's going to grant her powers, and she's not going to have to kill it because she's a good person. This angry old lady was like, "You don't believe in yourself, so I'm not going to train you, so come back when you believe in yourself," or whatever. And I was like, "All right, lady, why don't you help her believe in herself?" Like, come on now. What else went down? Ooh, the Crow Club, holla at your boy. I don't know why I said that. The Crow Club had to prepare to cross the fold. So they had to get a goat, they had to get some coal, and it was all very eventful. They had to run across some landmines. It was crazy. But they had a very exciting train trip through the fold where Jesper had to hold a goat in one arm and just like shoot some Volcra thingies, like a total badass. It was pretty dope, honestly. But the most important thing is we met my future wife. I forgot her name. Frick! She's a heartrender, and she got captured by some Fjordans, the Druskella. And she's on a boat now. Nina, that's her name, right? She's my future wife. As long as she agrees to it, I'm gonna ask her to marry me. Cause she's gorgeous. she's the prettiest person I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I think that's all we have to get caught up on. What else? Oh, and then, Alina wrote Mal this love letter, kinda. She's like, "I wish you were here. You're my true north," and it's like, okay, you're meant to be. But I'm sensing still that like her bond with Prince Caspian is still gonna grow a little bit because he's got this whole smoldering like tall, dark, mysterious guy thing going on, and women just can't resist that. So, duh. I mean, also look at his face. But yeah, I think that's all I got. Before we jump into this episode, though, if you like my reaction, if you like what you see, leave a like on the video. That makes me feel good, and it helps my videos get seen more. It just helps the channel out in general. If you want to see more reactions to Shadow and Bone or any other show that I'm watching on the channel, whether that be The Bad Batch, Superman and Lois, Loki, any of that, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if full-length reactions are something that interests you, or if you just want to support me in general outside of YouTube, consider checking out my Patreon. That's fun as well. So, I think that's all I gotta say. Other than that, we're gonna jump into this episode. So here we go.
Weeks gone and still no word.
He hasn't gotten her letters.
This is my third letter.
What the frick? They're not letting any letters go through. Those scumbags. He's written 3. She's written at least 1.
What is she to you anyway?
Girlfriend.
I
Potentially,
wasn't sure how to answer.
if things go well. You know? Potential lovers.
I can't stop seeing your face that day on the skiff. I'm not sure I ever will.
Now look. Mikhail,
You're not gonna let her, bud.
General Kerrigan is offering a visit all the way to the Little Palace.
Oh, he's
The
gonna
one
volunteer
who
for
can
that.
find Morisova's stag.
And then there it was. I knew the drawing was yours.
That's right, the ancient mythical creature. Except in the flesh, if you please.
Find this mythical beast, and you can come hang out at the palace.
I'll do it. I'll go.
Where are you gonna look? Just for the faint possibility of seeing her again, he's like, I will find this magic creature. No one's ever been able to find it before, but I'm the man for the job. Because I'm in love.
This is your life. Yeah, my life, where Zoya is waiting. Schooled me into a wall or an open fire pit. Oh, she's off the palace grounds. Didn't you? He sent her away to reassess her priorities.
LOL. Turns out when you're a bitch, you get sent away.
This might do the trick.
Yeah, that's kind of a dope outfit, though. Fit check on point.
Not mine.
Yeah, that's clearly not black. Stupid. Can you see? That's blue? Oh, maybe the lady switched it.
General?
Lol. He's trying to take you on a date and you just called him General. He thinks there's some secret bond.
Call me Alexander.
No. Not gonna call you that. There's a 0% chance I ever say that name. Alex. Get out of here. No one ever is gonna call you that. You're either Prince Caspian, General Kerrigan, or whatever, the Darkling, or whatever your freaking name was.
Far from the prying eyes of the masses.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Heist. Yeah. Ocean's 11. Or Ocean's 12.
To remember me.
Let's promise never to forget each other, Milo.
Ooh, special gold.
But I must go now. I leave you in the care of this lovely barmaid.
You got this, Milo. Be strong. Be strong, Milo. He'll come back for you one day.
Make friends.
But that's the hardest job.
You managed to
True.
win us over. didn't
True.
you?
It is the hard. Making friends is really difficult. With saying that, anyone in Minnesota want to be friends? How you doing? Hang out with me, please. I'm very bored all the time. Why are you looking at each other like that? Stop doing that.
Are you adjusting once I realized that I was a descendant of the most hated Grisha in Ravka? I've come
Oh,
here.
a descendant. Like for real family ties, or just like having the same power?
And I could be anyone else.
Still don't trust you. I mean, you're gorgeous, but I don't trust you.
Shadow Summoner.
You can say it. The Black Heretic.
The heretic grew hungry for more power, and the king, fearing a coup, put a bounty on his head, and any Grisha that stood
I wonder if that's actually how it went
the
down.
heretic knew he was outnumbered. So he attempted to create an army of his own using the same forbidden science Morozova once used to create his amplifiers. But he failed. He created the Fold instead, and was killed by it, along with countless others.
I guess that tracks.
I should be right by your side. You and I are going to change the world.
Stop saying things like that, man. She's gonna fall in love with you.
Let's get you back.
You can't just talk with that cadence and say things like that. You know, if someone talked to me that way, I'd be like, are you trying to date? Like, what's going on?
You didn't actually think we'd let you go on your own?
Oh, they're joining the team. Yeah, let's hunt down this unicorn together as a team. Even though it's not a unicorn, but like it's kind of the same concept, right? Like it's a mythical creature. Good luck. There's no way these three find it, right? Actually, knowing storytelling, they probably absolutely will find it.
Stop it!
Oh, it worked that time.
Stop when you start.
Yeah, just beat her unconscious. Use a bigger hitting stick.
Not nearly.
Like
enough.
just use a bat. Just tie some nails to it, you know? Surely just more abuse will work. What is the the line? The beatings will continue until morale improves.
Wow. Oh, is he handsome? He's quite handsome.
He
I don't know
is.
why you said his name. It's not like that. Are you sure?
Yeah,
What is this
it's,
stuff about funny?
it's super like that. Yeah, he's not getting your letters. Someone is intercepting these letters. Whether it be the king and his staff or the general himself, like there's a disconnect.
Right. Royal Archives heist. Is the
Heist
game plan.
time, baby.
Watchmen are on guard around the clock.
Yo,
We want to
get
get in
checked
and
on
get out
point.
as quietly as possible.
Looking Scottish, man. Need some bagpipes.
I'll set a trail of phosphorus that will lead you straight to the target. The repository is
Yeah.
secured at all times behind a two-part lock mechanism.
The absolute finesse getting that thing on his foot. This kind of is like Ocean's 11, where
And then follow your trail straight to
you
the
watch the heist happen as the plan is being described. Oh,
I don't know how. Where's left? Fight it.
right, you gonna want to get out of there. Okay, why don't you just hit him? How'd you know he was gonna turn around? You knew because that's the way the choreography team planned it out. Nicely timed. That was a weirdly easy heist. There's like 3 people you had to walk past and that was it.
Tell me, have you worked with a heart render by the name of Nina Zenit?
Nina?
She's one of the best in the second act.
Well, she's been kidnapped.
I need you to find her for me.
Also, what's up with these letters? You probably know. Literally, get her on the team. That chick sucks at stuff, so she's not gonna be working there for long.
Knows these lands incredibly well. Let's keep moving.
I like how they're just like, yeah, let's just walk into the woods. We'll find this magic thing. No big deal. They have the utmost confidence.
I'm not even sure why I bothered to write this letter.
Yeah, no one's getting it.
I may never have a chance to send it, but I will find this day.
Even if you send it, she won't get it.
It's the one thing. I can
Someone's
still
stealing your mail, boy.
do. Maybe the only thing.
Nina, my darling, what has befallen you? Those people should be dead. Cause, like, I'm pretty sure that's a thing where, like, if you hang your lungs, like, your body can't support the weight or something. I don't know. And you can't breathe. You like suffocate.
Brought you food.
It's likely poison.
Is this guy like trying to get on her good side after he kidnapped her?
Are your parents also Grisha?
Are your parents also slavers?
Ooh, savage.
Choice.
Were you born a prick, or was it a choice?
I can't tell if he actually feels bad.
About you.
Yeah, I feel some things about her. What's up, girl? Nina, do you want to like come to Minnesota?
You want to eat.
I'd rather starve than be a traitor.
Plus, that bread's probably not even good. It's all wet and stuff. Girl, don't do it. Okay, solid. One bite of bread. Bet it tastes like butthole. Probably the grossest bread ever. Savage. Savage, Nina.
Scraps from the
Hell
likes of
yeah. Yeah. Bite him. Yo, I'd be doing pull-ups all day. Pull-ups and V-ups. You know, get that core right. So that way, next time he comes, you swing your legs up, break his neck. And then you escape. Somehow.
Due to an unfortunate freak accident.
Oh. He did that. Girl, you want to join the circus?
As a friend once said, if I can't crack this, none of us are going anywhere.
True facts. Take all my knives. Last time she had like 15 knives. Why is she only getting him 2? What if she just had no idea how to do any of this stuff? She's just instantly an expert? Bruh, where did you learn how to do that?
No free rides.
What
are your talents?
You see his guns, man? Just bah, 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 bah. Nice. What is Kaz's talent? Just looking good? What can the conductor do?
Stage is yours, sir.
I'll make my own way.
He's like, I'm not joining your team.
And the use of amplifiers is a barbaric, lazy
You
practice.
could at least try to be encouraging.
I'm not
Yeah.
your mother. But I guess you'll always be looking for one of those.
Bitch. There's more than one way for someone to learn.
There she is. Welcome.
Time to trip balls.
I knew the testers used sudden pain to detect Grisha power, but it wouldn't show if I was already in pain.
Oh, you cheated.
She is not Grisha.
How many more Ravkin children need to be orphaned to this war because you were afraid to face the truth?
Okay, why are you so mean? She's the meanest lady alive. Oh, look at this man brooding in the dark. Of course.
Am I disturbing you?
Not at all. What's that, girl? I'm a genius. Just a midnight chat in your pajamas. He had this drink ready to go. He knew what was happening.
Our own people turning their backs on us.
That's because you're elitist pricks. What's up? Yo, the shadows all around this room, bruv. Can't let your emotions get a hold of you like that.
People are turning against Grisha just as their kin once did.
Okay, well. Guys, This is not the time to fall in love. You have a different man. Set your eyes on one person, Alina.
You're not alone.
Okay, god dang. Are you gonna kiss right now? Are you about to kiss right now? I swear to God.
I've been waiting a long time for you.
I swear to God, if you're about to kiss right now, I'm gonna be pissed. Stop it. Stop it. Get out of there. This is not allowed. I have chosen a side, and Prince Caspian is not that side. Oh, don't do this kind of shot. Okay, I was like, really? About to piss me off even more.
I keep writing to you as if these words could reach you before I do. But maybe what I'm doing is rehearsing what to say to you. What I should have said much sooner.
I love you. Come on, say it. Even if it's in your head and in a letter. I want to hear you say it with your friggin' words. Okay, which absolute dirty butthole is stealing her letters? I need an explanation. Like, I want to know who's taking these letters. I feel like she's got to be getting suspicious because she's like, yo, I've been soulmates with this boy for my entire life. There's no way he's not gonna write a letter to me.
This is Alina.
Your little friend from Graham's Inn. This is her.
Little friend.
Yeah. What, does she think that he abandoned her? No.
Needing anyone else is weak.
No. Don't say that. Don't sever that bond. Come on. Does she just wait in this cave all day? Does she live in this cave? Okay, it's still a pretty small sun there, but good job.
Good girl. Now the work begins.
What if she'd made it so big that it just engulfed that lady's head and she died? Rule number 3 when trying to find mythical beasts: don't pee in their potential home. Dude,
What is it?
put your lantern away. Oh, never mind. It's bad guys. Dude. Of course that doesn't work. Quit your pissing and join the fight, brother. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, stab that guy. Kill him. Nice. Oh, wow. Oh. No. Dude, hey, wait, is that the... Oh, nice. Oh, never mind. That's a mounted machine gun. You are all about to die.
She got in a fight with the quartermaster. He called her a name and she hit him. Now she's in the brig and he's in the pub.
Okay, so he's gonna go fight the quartermaster.
I'm the quartermaster, aren't you?
Yeah, that's what's up. Stupid. No, he's in the brig. Precious. Except stupid Prince Caspian is invading in your territory, dude. You have to mentally fight him from across the country. No.
Erase it.
No. Oh no. Damn, he's pretty good, actually. He's like low-key pretty good at killing people. Both of his friends, though. They should not have come on this trip with him. That's a bummer. I liked them.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Also, dude, you took like a few bullets. Are you gonna be okay? Is this magic deer gonna heal you? No way. There's no way. The mythical beast just kind of strolls up like, what's up? There was a fight here? Don't do it. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Why? Is he gonna kill this thing or just let it go? Hello?
Alina, know that when I told you about True North, I was talking about you. You are my True North.
God, that...
And I can see my way to you now.
This pisses me off. I'm so mad. God damn it! Oh! God dang it. Well, that episode was just very upsetting. Frick, dude. I don't know why it thinks that there's nudity in this episode. There wasn't. TV-14 for violence, nudity, and language. Is that just like the series as a whole, or is it this specific episode? Because there wasn't any nudity. I don't know. It is what it is. Alright, first, let's talk about some small, inconsequential stuff. Not inconsequential. Nina's still on this boat. My future wife's still on this boat. And this stupid Druskella, the one that helped kidnap her, is like... Is he like falling in love with her or like forming a bond? I know it's very easy to do, my dude. Like, he is just like... he's like, I want you to be okay. He's like, just you. I don't give a crap about anybody else, but you're kind of low-key feisty. So, you want to get married? Here's some bread. And his like commanding officer is like, well, the storm is possibly might sink us, so who cares if any of these people die? And he's like, they're supposed to go on trial, and he's like, whatever. You know, we're here to kill them anyway. And, like, they're not gonna live through the trial. So, like, I mean, logistically, like, hey, Popo, I'm making a video. Sorry, the cops rolled by. So, I mean, logistically, if all these people don't make it through the trial anyway, it kind of doesn't make a whole lot of sense to bring them back. Like, just execute them. But Nina better live because she is the best girl in the world. And I think she's slightly softening up to this dude as well, but you never know. She's just kind of like, that actress is probably just so mad. She's probably so cold and wet just the whole time. Must suck, man. And then, let's talk about the Three Stooges. Just kidding, that's not what they're called. The Crow Club, holla. So they gotta find a way into the little palace, right? And they're like, we're in this weird town, just all on our lonesome. What are we gonna do? And Jasper has to give up the goat, Milo. That sucks. Poor Milo. He'll come back for you one day. Hopefully he doesn't get killed. That would suck. And they pull off this heist, first of all. And it's kind of funny that the heist was kind of pointless. So they pull off this heist, and it's like Ocean's 11 style, where they're describing the plan for this heist as it's happening on screen. And it was pretty cool. You know, they get through, they steal the plans that they need, and they're like, wow, we got the plans. And then they look at the plans, and they're like, well, that was pointless. We can't get in anyway. And it's like, well, we got to find a way in. And then turns out the best way in is to join the circus, to where Inej shows off her abilities to do that rope thing, like, which a little unbelievable, if I'm going to be honest. You know, she may be like Batman and the coolest person alive, but I feel like that rope stuff is like a specific skill set. Like, people have to train to do that. But she's just like immediately a professional, like professional, not just like adequate, but like circus professional type stuff. And so they're like, all right, well, she can come. We're going to the palace, and she can join, whatever. What can you guys do? And Jesper's like, I can shoot this card out of her mouth. And they're like, all right, well, you're on the team as well. And then Kaz is just like, yeah, no. I am way too cool for any of that crap, so I'll find my own way there. That's fine. And presumably the conductor gets to go along because he made friends with the what is the carnival man? the circus leader. He gets to join that because he's friends. But Kaz is gonna have to find his own way because he's just like, no. He takes himself a little too seriously. He's like, I don't have any special skills. He probably has some special skills. He's just kind of like secretive about it. But then let's talk about just the thing that just pisses me off. Okay, so in this love triangle of Alina and Prince Caspian and Mal, I have chosen a side. I picked a side, and that side is Alina and Mal. They are endgame for me. Like, you know, yeah, Prince Caspian, it's like, okay, look at your friggin' cheekbones, dude. But like, I don't trust you. You're part of the ruling class elite, so I don't like you. And I feel like you're gonna turn bad eventually. So, and plus, they're like, Alina and Mal are soulmates. Like, come on. So the whole time, they're writing each other letters, and they're not getting these letters because there's someone, I don't know who it is, possibly one person, possibly multiple people are stopping these letters from getting to each other. Because I'm guessing it's someone like on the Grisha side doesn't want them interacting anymore because it's like, this is your new life now. Like, forget all that stuff in the past. Like, this is who you are. So it would make sense if it's probably that stupid angry man, like the one that was like, why aren't you training harder? It's probably him, or it's the old lady, or it is the lady that can make you pretty. Someone is getting the letters, and they're writing each other like, I love you, and I love you, I love you, like the TikTok, I love you. But they're too far away, so they can't hear each other, and they have to write it down. But this man's, okay, let's talk about first Alina. She's training, she's getting better. She goes on a field trip with Prince Caspian, and he's like, look at the history. Look at how sad I am. Want to feel bad for me real quick? Because nothing is worse for a possible love triangle than an incredibly attractive man that you can also feel bad for. Like, he's like, you know, he pretty much is like, hey, you know how you already think I'm super hot? Want to hear this tragic backstory about how my ancestor kind of effed my whole lineage? And it's just like, yeah, he tells her all about how, you know, his great 100 whatever grandfather or whatever wanted more power and whatever, and created the Fold. And now everyone looks at him and is like, oh, we hate you, whatever. And, you know, yeah, feel bad for him, because being bullied is not fun, and being hated is not fun, but, like, that's cheating, man. Like, if you're trying to form this bond and you already did the whole "you're not alone" thing, and then she has the chance to be like, "You're not alone," and then later in the episode, you know, he's brooding over his map or whatever. He already has a drink ready for her. Like he's expecting her to meet him in there, and she holds his arm and makes all the shadows go away, like fixes his sadness, and it's just like, dude, you need to stop. I know you may not be doing this on purpose, but you also definitely might be doing this on purpose. But you're making this girl fall in love with you, and you're creating a bond. And you know, you're talking about like, you before you were saying you're gonna change the world, now you're saying we are gonna change the world. It's like, dude, you might be a sympathetic character, but you're pissing me off. I've chosen a side in this shipping relations stuff that I want to succeed, and if you get the girl, I'm gonna lose my mind. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels this way. This is probably just hot takes flying off the shelves. People are watching this video like, dude, no, he's great. Like, no, I have made my choice. I've picked a side in this war, and it is with the rebels. It's with the general of the First Army. It is with Grisha can suck it. I don't care about them. You know, maybe there's some sympathetic Grisha, but like, I mean, I'm talking Grisha as a whole. You know, whatever side that king is on, F that guy, F his whole team. Screw you. I'm here for the little guy. And that includes soulmates Alina and Mal. They're meant for each other, and it's just, it's, you know, they're getting increasingly frustrated throughout the episode that they're not getting each other's letters, and it's just sad. And on one side, where Alina is like, at the end is like giving up, and she's like, okay, like I'm severing this bond. She thinks that Mal has kind of like abandoned her, right? Like she has I guess throughout their lives, she has been the one that's been like sacrificing things, I guess. Like she cut her hand to stay with him. You know, she's been the one like, I'm gonna stay with you, like it's us forever. And then now she thinks that he's not, maybe she thinks that he's getting the letters and just isn't responding. Especially after she kind of like poured her heart out a little bit, where she's like, you're my true north. She probably thinks like, oh, he read that and just doesn't care. So she's like, I'm gonna sever this bond now. And she's sucked butthole at training so far, because this mean lady just is like, I'm gonna just keep being mean. That's the only way I know how to teach people. It's like, try some positive reinforcement, lady. Come on. You know, the only way she knows how to make Alina use her powers is just to piss her off. And so at the end of the episode, she's like, I'm severing this bond. She gets her scar removed, and it's like, yo, hopefully that lady can put that scar back, or she's just gonna have to cut her hand again. Because that's a bummer. You know, she's given up. Meanwhile, Mal he's still so fully on board. He's so in love with this girl. You know, finally getting the courage to say that he loves her, even if it's just in his head or in this letter, that he's like, I will totally hunt down this mythical beast that no one's ever heard of or found before, and I will kill it just so I can see you again. It's like, it's essentially like his general walked in with like a picture of a unicorn and was like, all right, or like a picture of Sasquatch, and was like, all right, first one to find this thing gets to go to the palace. It's like, I'll do it. And then like 2 days later, he's found it. It's like, oh man. But no, he's going because he's like, I gotta find this girl. I'm in love with her. And his two friends go with, and they're like, all right, well, let's pick up some poop along the way. Can sell that later. And it's a total bummer because they get there and you think that it's this magic creature rustling in the woods, but it's not. It's the Fjordans. And they're beating him up, and he's low-key like really good at killing them, and then all three of them are alive, and then you see these dudes just pull up with a mounted machine gun and just rip through them. Like, just tear him to pieces. Don't know how he is still alive, because these dudes were like 10 feet away with a mounted machine gun. Like, not just like a regular gun where like you have to control the recoil and stuff, but like a tripod with a 50 cal on it, just like those guys should be Swiss cheese. But somehow, because of the power of love and fate, he survived. But both his friends die. One gets stabbed in the chest. That's brutal. Mal's low-key pretty good at killing people, though. So that, good for him. And then Figures, right as he kills all the bad people, and he's like, he is not having a good time, honestly. Like, stuff kind of sucks for him at the moment. And he's been gravely injured. Like, he's got a few bullet holes, you know. Then this freaking magic stag is just like, oh yeah, I heard some commotion. You guys good over there? You need some help? I think is this thing gonna heal him? Is it gonna give him magical abilities? You know, what's gonna go down? Is he gonna kill it? I don't think he's gonna kill it, because Alina's gonna have to encounter this thing at some point, right? Like, but the general wants this thing to, I think maybe the general wants to kill this thing so then he can do that whole like grafting its bones onto Alina thing. He might be trying to increase her power. Or he might be trying to increase his power more so that when they hold hands, her, you know, maybe if he gets his power increased and he becomes more of like a increaser himself, then, you know, it's not just her saving the world, right? Because judging based on their conversations, I don't think he wants it just to be her. Like, if it was just her that went and took down the fold, I think he would kind of be upset. Because he, based on the conversation they had, he was like, oh, they always see me as part of the problem, never the solution. I'm sad. Love me. And then he was like, before he was like, you're going to change the world. Now he's like, we're going to change the world. So I think he wants to kill this mythical beast, graft its bones or antlers or whatever onto himself so that he's like a superconductor. And then his plan is to hold hands with Alina while she takes down the fold. Like, he's going to super boost her powers so she takes down the fold, and then everyone looks at the saviors of the universe, the saviors of the world, as both of them. Like, it's not just her, but like he finally gets people to look at him and be like, hey, we don't hate you, you're a good dude. But I think something's gonna go down and he's gonna turn against her. Who knows? But this right now, this magical beast is possibly gonna heal Mal. Like, what is he supposed to do? Like, his whole goal was to find this beast, and he found it. Is he supposed to kill it? Right? Like, I think he's supposed to kill it. What happens once he kills it? Is he supposed to be like, all right, time to write a letter to the little palace being like, hey, this is where I am. I found this beast. But no one's getting his letters anyway. So is he supposed to drag this thing to the palace? Like, I don't understand what he's supposed to do. But overall, this episode just pissed me off. I was so mad. Like, from other than the Crow Club doing their thing, you know, they're always a good time. They're a pleasure to watch always. Other than that, we just had what happened? We had why can't I think of what we had? What happened in this episode? Okay, we had a freaking mean lady just being mean in training, like being a jerk. We had all these letters going back and forth that are never reaching their destination. We have Prince Caspian intruding on this love relationship and just kind of like what should be just a straight line of point A and point B loving each other. It is now a triangle of love, and it's like, stop it. You're pissing me off, And then Mal's friends die, and then she gets rid of her scar, and it's like, girl, you know, this show, I've pledged my allegiance to the Melina ship or whatever it's called. You know, Prince Caspian, this is not your place. You need to step off, son. Even but can you blame her? Look at him. But still, like, come on, man. I don't know. Am I being dumb here? Just rapid hot takes. This whole episode, just hot takes after hot takes. Freaking Nina being tortured on a boat, just pissing me off. You stupid Drusilla guy trying to fall in love with her. No. Excuse me? I'm going to go on a date with her if she wants to. You know, consent is key. Guys, remember. I don't know what to say, man. I think those are all my thoughts. I'm just going to keep rambling if I keep talking. So, let me know down below what you thought of this episode. Did this episode just piss anybody else off? Are you guys mad? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments. Every single thought you have. I don't care if it's a massive paragraph of thoughts or if it's individual comments. Just rattle them off, baby. I'm ready for the takes. You know, disagree with me if you want. Just don't dislike the video. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. If you liked my reaction, which, you know, I'd be a little surprised. If you liked my reaction, leave a like on the video. That means a lot to me. Makes me feel good. Makes my heart flutter. My cold, dead heart. It slightly brings it to life. It helps the algorithm. Helps my videos get seen more. So, you know, that's good. If you want to see more reactions, which I don't know why you would after watching this video, but if you did, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload videos, which is at various times throughout the day and week. Never know when it's going to happen, honestly. That's why the bell part is important. And then if you want to see the full-length reaction to this episode, filled with all the hot takes that didn't make it into the YouTube highlight version, consider supporting me on Patreon. The link is in the description. Other than that, I got a weird energy today, so I think I'm gonna take a nap. Other than that, thank you for watching. I will catch you guys next time with episode 5, which is hopefully a less frustrating episode. All right, peace.